What's up, everybody? I'm Blessed and Free. Welcome back to another episode of DOC TV. So you can already see, you know what it is. It's my boy Tommy here again, man. What's up?
What's up with you?
So last time Tommy was on the show, we talked about, him going to prison at CFRC. So he was getting close to his release date. So what we wanted to do is let you guys know what happened when Tommy got released. So Tommy, man, what's up? Tell him what happened.
Well, I got out May 25th, 2011. Came home already in the wrong frame of mind because I had a doctor's appointment set up for pain management. Get right back into hustling and doing what I do.
Yeah.
Partying as well, of course. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I only sold dope. I'm addict at the same time.
But why do you say that, though?
Because, people want to sugarcoat shit. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to tell you, I was doing the drugs. I was selling them. I was selling them to do them. Selling them to do large amounts of them. Partying like a rock star. A lot of people, they're not going to tell you that they were doing drugs. They're going to tell you, oh, no, man, I was just balling. I was just doing this, that, and the other thing, man. Driving around fancy cars. Well, I was driving around fancy cars, too. But I was getting fucked up. I was higher than giraffe pussy while I was doing it. And that's what it is. But like I said, I had an appointment made already before I even got out of prison. I had a pain management appointment set up. Everything had changed since I went to prison in 2009, 2008, end of 8. So now, the amount of pills getting prescribed to you is different and all that. So the amount that people are paying for pills was different as well. So now instead of getting, $8, $10, you're getting $15, $18, $20 a piece.
Yeah.
The pharmacies are whacking you for $8, $9 a piece. So, you're still only making $6, $7 a pill, but all that stuff kept going up and up and up and up.
Yeah.
So I get out of prison, go to my doctor's appointment. I'm doing really good. I'm not partying at all, just making money and taking people to the doctor, sponsoring their, medication. And I get...
So sponsoring, just so the people at home know what you're talking about.
All right, sponsoring them to their doctor appointment is obviously, for the people that don't understand that, is I take him to the doctor.
Right.
He gets his script. It cost him $1,400 to get his script out. I pay all that, and I turn around and take this many pills at X amount of dollars.
Right.
So this is what we were all doing. This was a big, everybody was doing it. And I jumped right back into the game. Started doing my thing again. I'm doing great, like 6-8 months, girlfriend and I, she's like, you got a strong mind, you can do a couple pills,
Let's party.
Couple pills ain't in my vocabulary, you know what I'm saying? When I go in, I go all in, so the problem with that being is that once I start doing them pills again, now I'm savage life, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be dope sick. So if I got to smack somebody, rob somebody, whatever, that's what I'm going to do so I can get my fix. Yeah. Mind you, I'm selling pills to keep my fix, but sometimes you might not have somebody to take to the doctor. You might not be able to find pills, but this guy might have some. So let me go ahead. Let me get that, So I did really good. Started selling coke again. And then it moved on to meth because, as you know, Pasco County went from coke and crack and pills to pills and methamphetamines. And that's what it was. So now I'm not even fucking with coke anymore. I'm fucking with meth. Staying up 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days at a time. Crazy. And the reason that you do that is because you have two totally different clienteles of people. You got people that are going to be dope sick if they don't have their pills. So they're going to come... Yeah. Hey, 6:30, 7:30 in the morning, Josh, Tommy, whatever.
I need to get right.
Can I come by and get right? Yeah, swing through, bro. I got you. Yeah. Okay, so now they come through. They handle that. Boom, they're gone. They're going to be back sometime throughout the middle of the day, maybe more than once, and then they're going to come back before they go to bed and buy some pills from you.
Yeah.
Because they need to have those pills or they're going to feel like shit. Okay, so now the people that do pills are at home in bed. They done sniffed or shot their last bit of pills. They're going to come see me in the morning. Well, guess what? Now my phone's blowing up for all the meth heads. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Me included. I'm rolling the bubble. I'm doing shots of meth. I didn't discriminate.
When was the first time, when you did meth, that you were like, man, this is where it's at? Like what?
Well,
like how did that go?
The first time I did meth was years ago, but I didn't really dig that shit. You know, I really liked coke, crack. That's what I really liked. But now, because it has been so weaned out when I was in prison,
Stepped on
and stepped on. You're not getting it from like back in the day when we were getting it right off the block. You're getting it through 10 different hands, and everybody did a rain dance on it. So now you know you don't even know what you're snorting. You know, straight up. All that bullshit. So now the meth became so strong in Pasco County, and you know that's where I live, obviously, or lived. I just started playing with that more and more and more.
Yeah.
Now because I'm selling meth and pills, bitch, I don't got time to sleep. You know,
Team No Sleep.
Yeah, Team No Sleep, Spun Ducky Woot Woot. You know, that's what we were doing. I mean, we've actually had groups on Facebook, Spun Ducky Woot Woot Crew, and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? This is things that we did as being ignorant. You know, we were just playing, having fun, living, partying, being addicts. You know, it was bad choices at the end of the day. Of course, I will tell you that, but this is my story, so that's why I'm feeding it to you. I'm letting you hear it, and I'm telling you, you know how it is, bro. I was shooting dope, shooting pills, shooting Molly, you know, whatever, snorting pills. It didn't matter to me. I just wanted to get high and party and hang out with all my friends, which only a very few selected of those people are actually friends. The others were just around you because you had dope and money.
That's what I was going to ask you. So when you were doing the pills and you had like your people that the clientele you were selling to the pills, then when you went to meth, was it a different type of like people you were dealing with then?
Absolutely.
Because they're tweaking.
Right. You got your pill heads that are cool, calm, and collective. They just want to get high and do their pills.
Right.
But then you got these people that are on meth, like myself, finding yourself in Walmart at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning until the sun comes up, walking around buying dumb shit, flashlights, you know.
Shit you don't need.
Shit you don't need. Tweaker time is what we call it. You know, you go in, it's 3, 4 in the morning, you come out of Walmart, and it's fucking bright outside. The sun's up. The birds are flying around. They're not sleeping no more. Neither am I. You know what I'm saying? What's up? It's crazy. It's a really, really ratchet life to live.
Yeah,
lost a lot of friends. Me and him both lost a lot of friends from, you know, pills, coke, fentanyl now. Fentanyl's hitting the streets hard right now, but we're not talking about that. That's a whole nother story. I just lost a friend on that shit. So I'm doing good. You know, I'm still, you know, I'm getting high. So
I'm maintaining.
I'm keeping up my money.
At an addict level.
At an addict level, at a superstar level. Really, because the amount of drugs I was doing, I mean, and I'm not bragging, I'm just telling you, I'm just keeping it 100 with you. You know, I'm shooting 30, 40 K8 Dilaudids a day. I'm shooting, you know, half-gram shots of meth a day. And I'm not talking about no bullshit meth. I'm talking about shit that came right from Mexico, Arizona, Texas. That got sent here in the mail.
That's that.
And I'm getting that straight gas, you know. You can go on my old Facebook and see pictures of me. I was 190 pounds, which a lot of you will say 190. You weren't doing too bad, but my frame at 190, I looked like I was 140.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. No muscle, because that shit takes your muscle. Right
my face was drooping. I had bags under my eyes. You know, I looked like Walking Dead. You know, for real.
So when all that shit was going on, like what you're describing, did you ever say like, man, I don't need to be doing this shit anymore. Like I need to stop.
There were times where I thought about it, but being that I was so tied up into the pills, I kept doing what I was doing because I didn't ever want to be sick.
Yeah.
The only time I was ever sick is when I went to the county jail and I had to wait to bond out. Yeah. You know, sometimes you don't have a bond, you know. So my whole family.
So you were pretty well like, I'm all in.
I was till the wheels fall off. I was doing my thing. My brother, my mom, my sister, my other sister, all of us, the whole family, you know, all our friends were all selling pills.
Yeah.
So that lasted for like 4.5 years. Didn't get in really any trouble except for driving on suspendeds, you know. Yeah. I haven't had a license in 18 years. I finally got one back now that I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah, man, that's awesome.
Brand new car. You know, girlfriend drives a brand new car and everything, you know, so I'm doing really well now. But after about 4.5 years, My mother, my brother, my little brother, and my sister sold to an undercover. Now, for 20 years,
Sold meth?
sold pills.
Okay. So an undercover
Sales
cop.
and possession of a controlled substance within 1,000 feet of a school zone, because 5A high school is right down the road from my parents' house on Gary Street.
Damn.
So,
Another felony.
another one. So, we're all partying at my house. We're hanging out. You know, I just had picked up a little half ounce of meth because my buddy's going to re-up. He's going to pick up a couple pounds of dope, whatever. I got some pills. A friend of mine's got some beans. She's there. I had 14 people at my house upstairs in my bedroom partying. Everybody went to jail except for my one little sister. She didn't have nothing on her. Her boyfriend took all the charges for her, which, you know, that was a blessing for her.
So
However,
how did that all happen? Like,
okay, so what happened was when my mom, my sister, and my brother got a sales and possession within 1,000 feet of a school zone, they had probable cause to get the search warrant to search the house.
Okay.
Being that my family, all of us have been turned up, I mean, for years. Mom and dad were cool.
They kind of know you too, right?
Yeah, all my neighbors, they knew what I did. They didn't care as long as we didn't pollute the neighborhood with a bunch of trash. And, you know, they don't care about people coming and going.
Bring that drama.
They don't care about people coming and going. They don't want gunshots, and they don't want trash in their lawn. So we kept that part clean, okay? But as we're doing our thing for a good 20 years out of this house, you know, I mean, we fucking played a lot, okay?
Yeah, you did.
they get the search warrant, okay? So I got so it was my mom, my dad in their bedroom downstairs. I'm in the penthouse suite upstairs in the back part of the house, which is an addition. So my parents' house was pretty large, you know, it was pretty big, 5-bedroom. 2-story.
I remember it.
The whole second story is my bedroom. So I got a sectional couch set up there. I got the bedroom set up there.
Hanging out.
TV, you know, everything. You know, we're hanging out. We're partying. So it's like 5:30 in the morning. I go downstairs to bring a couple people upstairs with me that just had pulled up. So I don't know nothing about this, obviously. This is all getting ready to come to a fucking screeching halt.
Yeah.
So as I'm letting these two people in, somebody had drove by the house. And they're staring at me. So, you know, I'm cocky, I'm arrogant,
What's
I'm an
up?
asshole. Hey, fucker, take a picture, it'll last longer. I'm cussing the dude out. Well, in a couple of minutes here, that same truck that just drove by will be coming back through. Will be coming back through with all of Pasco County SWAT team. About 60 cops were at my house. They raid my house, okay? So I got all these people upstairs.
Did you have dope on you?
Absolutely. Now, this is the thing about my parents' house. We got fucking like 7 pit bulls running around this bitch. So, you know.
Oh, I already know.
As redneck as it is, or as redneck as it sounds, we're far from rednecks, but we definitely are turned up. We got a barrier here to block these 2 dogs from getting to those 2 dogs. Then the next room, we got another barrier to block that one from getting to that one. Needless to say, when they kick the door in and they throw the flashbang in, I'm going to tell you right now, I was so damn high. I can't
even imagine.
I just did a half-gram shot of dope. Right
Spun.
before that, I had 8 2/10 of dope. So that's not even kicking in yet. Okay? Boom! The flashbang goes off. Whoa, what the fuck? It finally registered. We're being raided. Give me the dope, y'all. I'm running out my back door, which has a balcony on the 2nd story, and I'm throwing dope. Pills, dope, pipes, bubbles,
that was probably the best thing
syringes, everything, okay? Well, out of all the dope we threw, it was probably, you know, a little over a half ounce, bunch of pills. They didn't find none of the pills. Only the people that were greedy and wanted to keep the pills on them so they didn't get sick, they got caught and went to jail for those pills. The dope, they found 3.6 grams of methamphetamines, which I went to jail for, and so did 7 other people.
Okay.
That night, they arrested 14 people at my house. And the thing,
hanging out.
Yeah, hanging out.
And I'm gonna, just so everybody knows, I'm gonna post a picture of the actual picture of all of them. They pulled you guys all out in the front lawn.
Okay,
right?
so once they kicked the door in, I got a few seconds because they got to get through all these dogs. Yeah. Now, mind you, they could shoot them or do whatever, but you know, they still have to get through this barrier, that barrier, this barrier.
You got some time to.
I got some time to get right, so I'm throwing shit over the balcony. Finally, I got a 90-pound pit bull. His name was Chino. He was trained to kill. It didn't matter what it was. He's gonna latch it. If I told him to light him up, he was lit up. He was done. So I see the cops coming up the stairs. I got a spiral staircase that goes into my bedroom. Okay. So you're coming up the spiral staircase. The first thing I see is a fucking barrel of an AR-15 or whatever assault rifle.
They weren't playing.
Cocksucker copper had in his hand, but it's got the flashlight on it. They're all masked up, you know, shock shields, all kinds of crazy shit. I'm telling you, it was like it was something in the movies. You know what I'm saying? I'm high. I'm spun out. So I'm like, oh shit, you know, Jaws probably over here in left field. You know, I can't talk right now because I'm so spun. Cops are telling everybody to lay down on the ground, this, that, and the other thing. Well, I'm worried about my pit bull. I'm a dog lover, and that's my boy. You know what I'm saying? He's like my son. So I'm trying to tell them, hold on, don't shoot my dog. Let me put my dog out on the back porch. So of course,
they were drawing on you.
They had the guns out, bro. There's about 6 of them came up there, bro. They had so many cops that there was cops walking around on my roof. Once they zip tied all of us and brought us downstairs and out the front door of the house. So my mom and dad were sleeping the whole time. Now, mind you, yes, my mom was selling pills at the time. Unfortunately, she died. We'll get to that in a second. But so the cops get up there, they zip tie all of us, take us all downstairs. Well, as they're taking us out the front door, you know, I'm probably like the third or fourth person they take. Okay. So my mom and my dad are on the front lawn. They had took chairs, couches, and table out of the garage. You know, we used to sit out there and chill and smoke cigarettes and shit and hang out. You know, you pulled up, you get some pills, we get right in the garage, and you go about your business. Yeah. So they took all that shit out the garage, put it on the front lawn, and it looked like we were having a powwow as we're all zip tied up on the front lawn, which Josh will put the picture up. It's crazy. You can look it up. It's the drug bust or narcotics raid at 9535 Gary Street, September 24th, 2014. Look it up, man. It's crazy. All right, but he'll put a picture on this when he gets done. So I'm walking out the front door. My dad's like, "God damn, Tommy, how many fucking people you got up there?" I'm like, "Shit, I'm zip tied." I'm like, "Shit."
Did he not know the cops were there?
My dad. Oh yeah, they got him zip tied too. So my he's flipping out thinking it's my fault because I'm the dope dealer, you know? Right. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, my mom, my sister, and my brother are the ones who got caught selling the dope.
Gotcha.
So boom, I'm like, oh, there's a few more upstairs, Dad. I don't know. He's cussing me out. You motherfucker. They're raiding my house because you son of a bitch. Bro. My dad was Italian and Greek, so you already know how they are. They're time bombs. So we get out there on the front lawn and we're sharing cigarettes. I don't smoke at the time, but I'm trying to get my mom as many cigarettes as she can because we're all going to jail. I already know, you know? So I'm lighting cigarette. The cop light the cigarette for me, and then I turn around and give it to my mom, you know? From my mouth to my mom's mouth.
Here, catch.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, right? So we all go to jail. Well, my mom's bond was high. She didn't bond out, okay? So she's gone detox now because my mom's doing a lot of blues every day.
So she's withdrawing in jail.
Right. So my mom was on blues, a lot of blues, which is Roxy's, oxycodones, 30 milligram tablets. For those of you that don't know, for the slang and all that. So my mom goes to jail. My dad goes to jail. My brother goes to jail. My little brother. My homeboy Jet, Ashley, me, there was 14 people in total. You can look it up and you'll see it.
Yeah, it's like a list on the article.
Yeah, it's a list, man. Everybody went to jail. They raided 2 more houses that was involved in our circle at the same time and arrested 3-4 more other people over there.
Damn, so they were after you.
So they were after us. The title said, deputies targeting a family they say is heavily entrenched in local drug sales. Now, when they say heavily entrenched in local drug sales, I mean, again, not bragging, but you already know what it is, man. You're doing something if they're putting titles like that on the shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. However, when they busted us or they raided my house, they didn't find shit, okay? So as they're searching the house, they got another detective who's bringing us, you know, he's trying to play friendly cop. Right. He's bringing each one of us one-on-one to the back of the car that's in the driveway. Okay, what are you doing here? Why are you here? I'm here with Tommy, hanging out. What are you doing? You know, everybody tells me that they told them that they were just there partying and they had their own dope, blah, 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 whatever. Needless to say, I don't care what they said because I was going to jail regardless, okay? Whether they told on me or what, it doesn't even matter. So they get to me. and bring me
did someone tell on you?
Well,
we don't have to say any names.
The criminal informant told on my mom, my sister, and my brother. Okay, I went for possession of methamphetamines.
Gotcha.
I knew I was gone.
So you didn't eat anyone else's charges?
No, I didn't eat nobody else's charges. But when I did bond out, I told everybody, just tell the state that it was mine. I'm already going. There's no reason for them to try to put a possession of methamphetamines on 7 of my friends that was all at my house partying. So I'll go ahead and wear the charge, man. Y'all don't worry about it. Of course, a couple of them, I don't want to rat on you, bro. I'm not doing that. You ain't ratting on me. I'm telling you to tell them.
Right.
I had the dope. Okay, so.
Which now, not a lot of people are going to do that. So that's rare to hear someone say that.
But in this corrupted ass state / Department of Corrections / judicial system, why would I want to give these pussy ass coppers and DOC 7 people's time when I can own up for something and go ahead and handle that?
That's solid right there.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't worth 7 people giving up time. Now, they also charged us wrong because it should have been constructive possession, where we could have all reached and grabbed it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
right. So they did charge us wrong. We could have beat it on that. But, I'm going to prison anyways, man. Go ahead and sign that shit. Let's go. You know what I mean? Back up the bus. I'll get on that Bluebird right now. It's what it is. So they finally get to interrogate me in the back of the fucking car over by the, it's in my driveway. It's this lady, Rhonda's car. So I get down there. He sits me down on a chair, sitting there, and he's like, okay, so you want to tell me where the drugs are at? We know you got them. Where are they at, Saporsky? Just tell us where the drugs are. We're going to find them. And I said, tell you the truth, officer, you guys played. And he goes, what? And I said, you played, man. He says, what do you mean by that, you smart-ass motherfucker? I said, just what I said. If you would have been here about an hour ago, you'd have caught me with a whole boatload. But since you came at 5:45 and not 4:45, they're all gone already. We did them all. Fuck you.
You lose.
Yeah, I won.
Thank you. Come again.
I'm going to jail high, and I'm going to bond out. Now, let's get us going, man. Get the fucking meat wagon here and get us in jail so I can bond out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my mom didn't bond out of jail, so...
Did she have a bond, or was it crazy?
It was like 80-something thousand or some. It was
some
ridiculous amount. So what we did when we all went to jail was my brother got bonded out.
Okay.
He bonded me out. He bonded my dad out. Our bonds were low. We put money towards a lawyer to get my mom a bond reduction hearing.
Okay.
All right. That started the lawyer's fees to fight for her case.
To get the wheels moving.
To get the wheels moving. So my mom has a court date that will be coming up soon, so she can get a bond reduction, and then we can bond her out, and then put more money towards the lawyer. Well, I get a phone call. She's been detoxing. We got money on the phone for mom. She's calling and all that. Canteen.
How long has she been in at this point?
Like
a couple weeks?
Like a week, 10 days. Let's see. We got arrested the 24th, and my mom died October 3rd, going into the day of the 4th. Okay. She died from a brain aneurysm. She kept telling the jail, I have shortness of breath, my chest hurts. Well, being that my mom was so hopped up on pills, and so were all of us, when she was doing the pills, that heart was pumping good.
Yeah.
The Roxys, they actually they make you nod, fall asleep and all that, but at the same time they make that heart beat. They give you energy as well until you cross that line.
Yeah.
Once you cross that line, that's when you start getting slumped. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
now she got that taken from her. So now, instead of her heart beating good, getting the blood through her clogged arteries, she's shortness of breath. She can't breathe. She fell coming out of the shower. They take my mom to Bayonet Point Hospital.
So was she calling you at this point and saying?
Oh yeah, she's calling me, telling me. My dad's calling the captain and.
So what happened when your dad called the captain?
She's in medical, sir. We're taking care of her. She's fine. Blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
The same circle jerk you get anytime you deal with corrections.
And just so everybody knows, this is Land O'Lakes Jail. In medical, this is what medical is in jail. You go upstairs.
23-hour lockdown.
Light on all day. You rarely get to even see a guard except when he's handing you your styrofoam tray through the door. And people are telling them they need this, that, and the other. They don't act like they don't even hear you, and they'll just keep walking if you even see them.
Or, I know you know what this is.
Yeah. We got you.
We got you.
1 minute.
Well, there's
10
a
hours
couple
later.
of different ways of we got you. There could be, bro, I got you,
Yeah.
and I'm going to handle that. Or there could be like, we got you, fuck you. And that's what they did with my mother.
Yeah.
So, finally, they
Crazy.
take her to the hospital after like 10 days, okay? Because it was the 24th. We're talking about the 4th, so it's 10 days. All right. She gets on the operating table. My mom used to work there, so all the doctors know my mom, okay?
Okay.
So, they open her up. While they're operating on my mom, getting her clogged arteries fixed, she has a brain aneurysm and passes. She dies.
Damn,
Well, because when we went to jail, the only one that did not go to jail is my sister Bettina. She's the emergency contact for my mom. So I'm upstairs, I'm bonded out, we're hanging out. Again, like nothing ever happened. Still upstairs partying. My sister, being the emergency contact, they called my mom's phone, which I had because my mom's in jail. So I got her phone and I got my phone. I answer the phone, hello. Yes, can we speak with Bettina Vagel, please? And I said, who's this? This is Dr. DeSantis or something like that from Columbia Bayonet Point, Columbia Regional Bayonet Point. I said, this is her big brother. This is her older brother. What can I help you with? He's like, well, she's on emergency contact for Marie Vagel. I'm supposed to talk to your sister. I need to talk to Bettina. Hey, Tommy, do you remember who I am? And like I said, my mom worked there, so he knew who I was and everything, but he couldn't tell me because I'm not the emergency contact.
So with that time when that happened, like what was going through your head when you were on the phone?
I'm not even going to lie, bro. I didn't know what to do. My body was just like, like I was in shock because I knew it was something, but I didn't think my mom had passed,
Right.
So I don't know what to do. So I yell for my sister. She comes upstairs. I hand her the phone. Boom, they tell her, Bettina, your mom passed. Okay, so now my sister drops, knees buckle to the ground. I'm like, what the fuck? I said, Bettina. I get my sister up and she's crying hysterically. She tells me what happened. So my dad and my sister had went down to the hospital. Like I'm literally getting dressed. Like, I just had some basketball shorts on and a wife beater. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally getting a pair of shorts on, a shirt. I'm putting shoes on. And I see fucking a car backing out of my garage because upstairs you can see the lights hit the house. Right? So I see that. I run downstairs. My mom, my dad and my sister, they're gone. They went to the hospital to verify that was my mother. I don't even get to see my mom.
That's crazy, bro.
So this is the shit that all happened, all due to this CI, criminal informant, narking on my mom, my sister, my brother, and us being bad selling dope. You know what I mean? If we weren't doing that, my mom wouldn't, she'd probably still be here today.
Yeah.
But because we were living the wrong way and the jail is so blind to the situation of a lady telling them I can't breathe, and it took them 10 days to take her to the hospital.
Yeah.
My mom's gone now.
So when we're talking about stuff like that in jail and how the jail treats you like unfairly, I mean the whole system does. I don't want to come off like I'm complaining about it. I'm just stating facts. And also I understand that by the things I'm doing in life puts me in situations like that. But in his situation, like there's a perfect example of
negligence.
It doesn't have to go that far. Like, can it just be like you're already in jail? You know what I mean? We don't need to have all the mind games and the "I'll be right back" stuff. So I just wanted to point that out. And so when that happened, like, what were you at that point? Like, man, I need to stop doing what I'm doing, or was it where you were so in it that you didn't even think like that?
When my mom died, I'm not even gonna lie, I only had the charge of possession of methamphetamine and possession of paraphernalia from when they raided my house 10 days ago. Okay. Now that my mom died,
fuck it.
It's whatever.
Yeah. That's crazy, man.
I then went from sponsoring people to the doctor, buying their script legitimately, to going and slapping people and taking it, getting into fights, taking people's shit.
Yeah.
People owing me money, me not caring about you know what? I don't care if it's $50. I'm slapping the shit out of people.
Let me get that.
I got shot at.
Yeah.
You know, a guy tried juicing me around. I'm hooking up a camera system on his house. You know, this is all in the same time frame. This 4.5 years was a long stretch now, and I did a lot. So I hook up a camera system at a guy's house. He spun out on methamphetamines.
That's why he wants the camera system.
That's why he wants the camera system. He wants to watch the grass blades grow on his front lawn. Well, the problem with that is I know how to hook him up, and I'll hook him up. But the problem with him being on methamphetamines is he's on tweaker time. Tweaker time means I'll be there in 5 minutes. 3.5 hours later, this cracker pulls up.
Yeah.
So I installed the camera system on this dude's house. He's a stocky dude. He's in prison right now. I've seen him in prison. He's dead, you know, it's whatever. But I hook the camera system up and I tell him, hey bro, before you leave to go to Walmart, again, remember what I said in the beginning of this interview, Walmart, you get into tweaker time, you go in at 3, you come out at 7:30, you don't know what the fuck happened, you come out with a backpack full of flashlights, zip ties, and goddamn duct tape and paint markers, you know what I'm saying? You're painting on everything, that's just what you do.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about the drug, but goddamn, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's that crazy.
So, I hook up the camera, I tell him, hey, pay me the money that you're gonna pay me to hook up this camera system before you leave. Bro, I'm gonna be right back, bro. I'm just going to Walmart. I said, that's the problem, bro.
Yeah.
You're going to Walmart. You're gonna be there for 2 hours,
Get
bro.
stuck.
I got shit I gotta do down in Pasco County. This is all the way up in Spring Hill,
Okay.
up on 50, that I'm hooking these cameras up for him. So boom, he leaves. I'm done. Everything, all the wires are done, tucked up underneath the trailer into the bedroom. I drilled all the holes. Shit looks like fucking Spectrum did it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a beast. I know how to do this shit. Plus, bitch ain't going to sleep because he's high on meth. So I'm like, I'm running all the wires, tucking everything nice and neat, making it look like his shit got done professionally. I'm a professional. You know what I mean? So never comes back, bro. It's like 2 hours later. I'm calling his phone. I'm like, bro, what's good, man? Where you at, bro? You gonna bring me this money back or what, man? Yeah, man. I'm getting ready to leave here now, bro. I'm getting ready to leave here now. Man, 45 more minutes go by.
Nothing.
Now I call his phone, he don't answer. So I turn around and I go back outside. I unhook 4 cameras. The price of the 4 cameras at Walmart equaled out to the $200 he owed me. So instead of
I would have done the same thing.
Instead of an 8-camera system, you now have a 4-camera system. When you pay me my $200 and another $50 to put them back up,
you'll have an 8-camera
you get your
system.
8 cameras. You'll get your other 4. But until then, fuck you, cracker. Come get it. So boom, I leave. Now he calls me, bro. What the fuck you doing? Who do you think you're fucking with? I said, bitch, who do you think you're fucking with? You know who the fuck I am, and you know I don't play games, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're spent, bro. In other words, you're done. You get my money, I'll come back with your cameras. Until then, it's whatever. Next thing you know, he's pulling up to a house I'm over at. He knew I was there. He called me, come outside. Told me, come outside and give me a fade, homeboy. I'm going to bust your ass. All right, you want to fade? You want to fight? You want to run that? I'll catch the wall, cracker. I'm about that life. Reg is good. I come outside. He's in the truck. Said, what's up, cracker? Come on, come get this fade. Tighten me up, tune me up, throttle me, do something. What's up? Next thing you know, I got a beam on my chest.
What?
I said, whoa. I said, goddamn.
Can we talk about this?
Nigga, you gonna shoot me now? I said, goddamn, bro, this is $200. Bitch, you gonna shoot me over $200 that you owe me? You know what I'm saying? Bitch, I took the cameras, but I got them in the house. He takes the gun, points it down towards the ground, he shoots it. When this fucking guy shot this gun twice, bro, I swear to God on everything I love, I felt the bullet.